What's up, you smexy individuals? My name is Birdman778, and thank you for coming by my next build video. Today I'm doing one called Junk Hog. Essentially, the reason behind the idea of Junk Hog is high explosives and using the gun, the Yellow Cake. The entire inspiration behind these builds is the characters from Overwatch, Junkrat and Roadhog. Essentially, these two are a kind of a duo of themselves, with the post-apocalyptic radiation styleness of themselves, and that kind of was inspired to me by the idea of the Yellow Cake. The Yellow Cake is a new COV rocket launcher that was added during the cartel event and has a high splash damage while also shooting 2 ammo per shot. So the entire inspiration behind this build is those characters, Junkrat and Roadhog. Their entire post-apocalyptic style to themselves, and the fact that Junkrat himself is an explosive style character. Whenever I was first playing Overwatch, I actually played a lot of Junkrat, so obviously this build is kind of near and dear to my heart. And also the fact that this build itself can essentially one-shot bosses with the high explosion and the modifiers that I've added to this. So going down exactly what you're going to need for this build, obviously you need a Yellow Cake. The one I have is a more damaged Yellow Cake with 46,000 damage times 2. And again, mine has the 300% increased weapon damage against enemies that are 90% or above. So essentially, we're able to get a lot of that one-shotting off with these different bosses we're going to be seeing throughout the video. Shield-wise, we want the one-shotter shield. Mine has incinerate damage after action skill end, which is really helpful, especially since we don't have a C and dead class mod on. We are currently using antifreeze with splash damage and heavy weapon damage. A big reason why I'm using the antifreeze is because the more airborne or sliding damage we're doing, the more damage we do, which actually comes into effect a lot with Junkrat himself. And also the fact that the Yellow Cake itself actually looks like Roadhog's ultimate weapon, which is essentially just a minigun that fires a bunch of scrap metal that pushes enemies backwards. So doing a breakdown of all the items of the build, again, mainly based around the Yellow Cake itself, and in the fact that it mimics Roadhog's ultimate weapon, which kind of looks exactly the same. It's a chain gun that shoots back enemies whenever he activates it, and again, even the firing pattern of the Yellow Cake itself kind of mimics that. We're also using a one-shotter shield, mainly to get as much damage on a one-shot for this build. The antifreeze because it has splash damage, heavy weapon damage, and also the fact that while you're airborne or sliding, you do more damage. Now, the airborne part's really important in the fact that it does mimic Junkrat in the way that he's able to use explosions to shoot himself in the air so he can do more damage to enemies from a height, stuff like that. It's really cool. Definitely recommend checking that out on Overwatch itself. It's piss. Use it with drone delivery. So that you can get some extra weapon damage, and then the Snowdrift Victory Rush, so that you're constantly just keeping speed up and doing more damage. Now, going into the skill tree itself, we want to use Violent Speed and Violent Momentum. Again, more speed, more damage. You want to use Playing Dirty, so you're getting some more shots off, and then a C in Red, so that whenever you activate your action skills, you're able to get your kill skills moving. Now, with the blue tree itself, you want to use Sentinel. Sentinel, longest lasting kill skill, action skill of Zane himself. So always wanting that to be active. In the red skill tree, Synchronicity and Donnybrook, just more damage. And then Supersonic Man, more movement speed, definitely helpful for the entire build itself. And then you use Drone Clone, just mainly because it's a good action skill to use for gaining up some speed and just activating your C in Red. And then the binary system for Cryonova, it's good for explosions. And then Doppelbanger, because it creates an explosion, which actually mimics the explosive device that Junkrat uses in the game. Now, in the green skill tree, finally, ready for action. Extra recharge rate on the shield helps out that one-shotter shield, get those one-shots back faster. And then also Adrenaline, which keeps your action skills coming back faster as well. And then finally, for our Mayhem modifiers, we want Speed Demon. Again, more speed we're doing, the more damage we're doing. I have Mom Mentality on. Whenever they kind of group up together, they do increased fire rate and damage as well, which we don't really notice, especially with all the damage you're already going to be doing with this build. Chain Gang, again, it just connects that elemental beams. Not a huge deal right now. And then I have Roguelite on just because, I mean, if I'm going down, I'm doing something wrong. So definitely don't really care if I have to reset. So again, guys, this entire build is based around the idea that you're able to one-shot the bosses. And as you're going through the video, you're going to be seeing all these different times that we've one-shotted a boss, whether it's Katagawa Jr., Katagawa Ball, Trant, Grave Ward, Gigamind, whatever. This build is able to do it. And we'll have some extra B-rolls in here as well from previous bosses from streams that we were able to do as well. Guys, make sure that you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. Come over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/birdman778 for all the fun shenanigans. Always having a good time throughout the week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But guys, I really appreciate you all coming by. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you later.